NTPC Green Energy is all set to be India's third largest IPO this year after Swiggy and Hyundai Motors. But should you subscribe to this IPO? What are its growth prospects? And do NTPC shareholders get an advantage? Well, let's break it down. A little bit about the issue. Well, the IPO will be open from November 19th to November 22nd because November 20th will be shut for market hours because of Maharashtra state elections. The total issue size stands at 10,000 crores and this will be an entire fresh issue of equity shares, and the price band is set between 102 to 108 rupees per share, and at the upper price band the expected market capitalization of the company stands at 91,000 crore rupees. Now in terms of how the IPO proceeds will be utilized, will invest 75% of the proceeds in one of its renewable energy arm subsidiaries to repay any outstanding debt, and the balance of the proceeds will be used for general corporate purposes. A little bit about the company. Well, it is a wholly owned subsidiary of listed entity NTPC Limited, and the current operational capacity stands at 3.3 gigawatts. But in terms of contracted and awarded capacity, it has 3.57 gigawatts, and capacity on the pipeline stands at 9.2 gigawatts. But in terms of growth prospects, it has set a target of 19 gigawatt capacity by March 27. The addition of capacities will go as such. In FY25, it plans to add 3 gigawatts of capacity. In FY26, 5 gigawatts of capacity. And in FY27, 8 gigawatts of capacity. A little bit of more information for current NTPC shareholders. Well, NTPC Green Energy will remain a wholly owned subsidiary of NTPC post the issue, and there will be no swapping of shares between the two entities. However, current NTPC shareholders can participate in the IPO in the shareholders reservation portion, which will increase their bidding limit from 2 lakh for retail investors to 4 lakh. Now, in terms of should you subscribe, which is the final questions, we have a host of brokerages that have come on to and given their views. First, we have Reliance Securities. They've recommended subscribe for the long term, and they've noted NTPC Green benefits from its parent NTPC's financial strength and long-term relationships with off-takers. It is also mentioned the company's strong credit ratings, which allow it to have a lower cost of debt, which is very important when you execute long-term renewable energy products. Up next, we have SBI Securities. They also recommend a subscribe for the long-term perspective. They've highlighted the capacity growth potential of the company and expect NTPC Green's revenues to grow at a 79% CAGR over FY24, FY27, EBITDA to grow at 117% CAGR, and net profit to grow at 124% CAGR over the same period. But lastly, we also have SMC Securities, which holds a different view. It has rated the company at a neutral. It has mentioned that the high reliance of the company with a small group of utility companies and power purchasers makes it vulnerable, and any potential loss of these key clients will impact the business and financials. Well, that brings an end to this part of the analysis. Let us know if you're going to be subscribing to the NTPC Green Energy IPO. Until then, stay tuned to NDTV Profit.